Willie D Live.
What's up, family? On April 2nd, 2025, 17-year-old Austin Metcalf was fatally stabbed by then 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony during a track meet in Frisco, Texas. Austin was a student at Memorial High School, and Karmelo was a student at opposing Frisco Centennial. Now, the trial is in its third day now, going on its third day. That's Monday. But on yesterday, the second day of the trial, something strange happened. They actually showed the video of what went down. And according to a staff member, Austin brought this all upon himself. But he wasn't alone. He did not act alone. His brother, Hunter, is not innocent in all of this because according to a staff member who actually viewed the video, they watched the video in court, the staff member said that, first and foremost, that the clarity of the video is remarkable. He emphasized that the surveillance footage was incredibly clear, noting you could distinctly see individual raindrops on the camera. Now, Austin's friends are saying that Karmelo started the fight. Obviously, they would say that, right? They're his friends. And I may get into a little bit of what one of the friends said who testified in court. But what I want to focus on right now is that video and the staff member's comments. That staff member said that Metcalf initiated the physical contact with a push. Anthony retaliated with a hit, and everybody swung. So not just Austin, who was identified as a bully, not just his brother Hunter, who was identified as a bully. Everybody swung on Karmelo that was under that tent. And check this out, fam. The staff member said that you could see other students for Memorial High School watching out for the coaches. So they're looking out as the fight is happening and as it's escalating. Austin's friends are looking out. Now, why are they doing all of this? What are you looking out for if you're innocent? That makes no sense to me. So, and the staff member also said that Hunter, the surviving twin brother, was directly in the middle of everything. He was in the middle. So, and he also said there is nowhere on that video that shows that Hunter tried to render first aid. They lied. They tried to make it seem like Hunter was the hero and they tried to save his twin brother and he just couldn't save him. That, according to the staff member, was a lie. The staff member claimed that a group of people actually jumped Karmelo and that the altercation went well beyond just a minor touch, which is what the witness, one of Austin's friends, said on yesterday. He said he barely touched him. He said he kind of patted him on the arm or something, on the shoulder. Now, he said, he pointed out that visible welts were left on Karmelo's eye. The staff member's account has been widely shared with advocates who are in support of Karmelo. It appears that their evidence is trying to be suppressed by certain people. You dig what I'm saying? Now, here's the deal, fam. Let's get this on the table real quickly. This absolutely was a tragedy. This is something that did not have to happen. But let me call a strike and a ball a ball. Every time you think about altercations, confrontations, you have to think about the source. Where did it start? How did it start? That's what everybody want to know, right? You know, every time something happens bad, and this is a picture right there where you see the tent. That's the tent where everything went down. That's where it went down. Under that tent, under that memorial tent, that yellow tent. That's where it went down. So every time something like this happens, what's the first thing people like to say? Well, you know, yeah, but what happened before that? Well, how did it happen? How did it happen? Just how did it happen? One thing that has been consistent about all of the comments is that Austin initiated contact. Austin confronted Karmelo. If Austin don't confront Karmelo, Austin most likely is still breathing. He's still alive to this day. He's still enjoying his youthfulness, and he's probably going on to college and, you know, living his life and doing what college students do. You know, studying for exams, dating, partying, you know, just living, just having fun. I find it extremely odd how some people, since this is a white kid, let's call it what it is, I find it interesting how they can switch codes so quickly and go from, well, let's see who started it. How did it start? To, well, he had a knife. Let me ask you something, fam. If your family member's life was in danger and somebody attacked them and they defended themselves, do you give a damn what they used? Do you give a damn what weapon they used to defend themselves? Do you really care about that? Again, it's a tragedy. A youngster loses life, that's a tragedy. But what do people say all the time also? What's another thing they like to say in these type of situations? Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah. Even when dudes put their hands on women, other dudes will say, well, how did it start? Well, she hit him first. She hit him first. So that justified him knocking her teeth out of her mouth. That justified him shooting her because she hit him first. Right? Well, where's the hit first argument now? Where's that argument? See, Hunter said that Hunter Metcalf, Austin's brother, twin brother, said that Karmelo put his bag down. Hunter threw Karmelo's bag. The lies are all over the place. They're lying left, right, and up the middle. If you're innocent, if you're telling the truth, what you got to lie for? Because the truth shall set you free. The truth is supposed to hold up. It's the lie that you have to try to manipulate. But the truth stands on its own. I want to read to you something, just really quickly, that was said during court testimony by one of Austin's friends. So let's get into this. High school. First of all, they said that Karmelo was asked 15 times to leave the tent for an opposing team, but refused. He was asked 15 times. Who kept count? He was asked 15 times, unless that's actually on the video. Allegedly, this sparked the deadly stabbing of fellow teen Austin Metcalf. Not Austin Metcalf asking him to leave sparked it. It's him refusing sparked it. The witness, a 17-year-old Frisco Memorial High School student, explained that he and at least 6 others were under the school's team tent when he saw Anthony in their area wearing the opposing Frisco Centennial High School gear. Memorial students started telling Anthony, "You probably shouldn't be here. You need to leave our tent," recounted the witness, whose name was ordered to be withheld because of his age. Karmelo Anthony was asked to leave the tent for time. Okay, several teammates asked Anthony, then 17, to leave around 15 times, including Metcalf. "Touch me and find out," Anthony responded at the Kirkendall Stadium. During the roughly 2-minute tiff, Metcalf, 17, gave Anthony a minor pushing, and Anthony stabbed Metcalf. Look at that. Look how they worded. The New York Post ain't shit. Look how they worded. During the roughly 2-minute tiff, Metcalf gave Anthony a minor push, and Anthony stabbed him. That's the way it reads. That's the way it reads. But according to the staff member, not his friend, not Karmelo Anthony's friend, not Austin's friend, a staff member who watched the video, a clear video that depicts everything going on. Not only was Karmelo pushed, he was jumped. They jumped him. Now that's consistent with what we know about certain people's behavior when it comes to attacking Black people, right? Because you got these types who will only strike when they have size, weaponry, or numbers. They had the numbers. So they thought they was good. My question is, how many more times? How many times have they done that to other students? How many other students have been bullied? I'd like to see the defense bring in some other kids that have been bullied by Austin and his brother Hunter. Because from what I hear, these guys were bullies. Okay, so the witness, Austin's friend, says that Austin fell on his back, stood back up, and lifted his shirt as he leaned on the railing with a scared look on his face as he saw his blood, as he saw his bleeding chest, the team claimed. "I think," he said, "oh my God," he recalled. The jurors then heard a 911 call made by the witness in which he frantically told the operator, "My friend just got stabbed. My friend is bleeding everywhere." Now, here's the thing, fam. Here's the thing. Okay. This is your friend, and sounds like y'all were close. You loved him, right? If you loved him so much, why didn't you stop him from bullying the other kid? Why didn't you calm him down? Why didn't you de-escalate if you really loved him? See, friends don't let friends get stabbed. Friends don't let friends put themselves in dangerous situations. See? So how much of a friend were you really? Let's get down to it. How much of a friend were you really? If you let your friend get stabbed, you could have helped avoid it too. You could have helped Austin, but you didn't. What probably happened was that you encouraged Austin. What's probably happened is that you probably took a few swings on Karmelo too. You see? See, most of the time these type of things go y'all way. But this time, the Black kid was ready. That's what happened. And according to the staff member, the video proves it. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.